Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
Shota swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
You know, I wasn't gonna. Today was my mom's birthday. Okay? I just wanted to watch the rest of the game with my mom, okay? And of course with my dad. And by the time the 16th inning started, they just went to bed. And I said, there's no way that this is going to the 17th. I was going to go to bed, but, I have to watch. I have to see how this ends. Tommy Edmonds coming up, and the very first pitch that he looks at is up high for a ball. This is insane. 17 innings. 1 ball, no strikes. Let's go, baby. I gotta keep it down because people in my family do have to wake up a little bit early. The 1-0 pitch, there's a swing and a miss. I was spending the night with my mom and with my dad. And again, we had a really nice time. Shout out to my mom. I love her, man. And I'm really happy that we ended up going out. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch to Edmonds, swing and a miss. Dude, I hope this goes to 27. I'm not going to lie. This is just watch party JJ. At this point, I'm live at 2:15 a.m. in the morning. I just started my stream. I'm crazy just to start this. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. There's out number 1. Let's go. Let's make it 25 innings. I got school in the morning, but go Jays, baby. I decided to go live. I'm crazy. Dude, imagine resetting the VOD just for 1 game. Thanks, Neil. I appreciate it. Miguel Rojas is up. This dude's 0 for 1. Came on in the pinch hit in, the 15th inning. Just can't. I can't. JJ's quiet. Kids got school tomorrow. The ball is 1 strike. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Izzy is here. What's up, guys? We got RC. JJ, so many people cancel their streams after doing this game 4, 5, 6 hours. If this game goes to 5 a.m., we're doing it. 0-2. That's in the dirt for a ball. And again, I can't get overly excited because, again, people in my house are sleeping. I'm usually not like this. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Miguel Rojas. I might fall asleep on stream. The 1-2 pitch. That's outside for ball 2. Hit that thumbs up button, folks. Hit that subscribe button. This was so last minute. I just wanted to watch the rest of the game with my family. But the baseball guys were like, you got to come on. You can break the curse, JJ. 2-2 pitch. There's a ground ball hit over towards the shortstop. And the throw on over to first base, it's in time for out number 2. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're going 25 innings. Let's go. 25 innings. We're eating some crackers. We'll have some during the break. That way you don't have to hear the ASMR of that. One thing's for sure, it's not going to end in the tie. Dude, Shohei Ohtani's going to pitch. Shohei Ohtani is going to pitch in this game. I cannot believe that we missed this game. But it's okay. Family first, man. 2 outs, bottom of the 17th. And the pitch. That's inside. It just feels so weird saying bottom of the 17th, and I just started. I just can't stop laughing. What a pitch. There's a line drive base hit out towards center field. Uh-oh. Alex Call. Is he going to go on over to second? No, he pumps the brakes. And he will get on with a 2-out single in the bottom of the 17th. All right, here we go. Rally time for those Dodgers. And Ohtani is up. They will probably not intentionally walk him now. He hasn't seen the pitch since the 9th inning, dude. Charge. Again, I gotta keep it quiet. Little is pitching. Every pitcher has been used in this game. Every pitcher. Ohtani has gotten on base 8 times today. That has to be a record. That has to be a record. 8 times he's gotten on base. His last 7 at-bats at Dodger Stadium, 5 homers, 2 doubles. That's quite a crazy stat, not gonna lie. I would walk him. Yeah, just give him 9 times, dude. Just make him go, just make him get on base 9 times. Increase that OPS, please. Just increase that OPS, bro. Bro, imagine. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. 2 outs, bottom of the 17th. Little gets set at the belt. Kicks, fires. Ohtani, did he go after the breaking ball? Did he go? He did not. So it is ball 1. Let's go. Let's go. Charge. 1 ball, no strikes to Shohei Ohtani. He's 4 for 4. 1-0 pitch. That's in the dirt for ball 2. I would just put the signs up, dude. Just put the signs up at this point. You're behind in the count 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch to Shohei. That's outside and low for ball 3. Just walk him. Give him his 9 times. Oh, man. This might be the craziest stream I've ever done. 3-0 pitch to Shohei. That's outside and low for ball 4. All right, let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Drop those fires in the chat. Let's go. Mookie Betts is up. I didn't think I was going to do this, but we're doing it. I can't go to bed. As soon as Dad went up, I was like, yep, I gotta stream it. I gotta stream it. Betts is in the box. 2 outs, the pitch. That sinker was called a ball. Ooh, that was a bad call there. That was a terrible call. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the 17th. This is not your imagination. I'm ready to go to bed. 1-0, that is inside and low for ball 2. So Little cannot find the strike zone. The parents are asleep. But the kid is awake. 2 balls, no strikes to Mookie Betts. The 2-0 delivery, swing and a miss. Why would he swing at that? Why would he swing at that? They just walked Ohtani on 4 pitches. And he just took 2 balls in a row. Why would he swing at that? 2 balls, 1 strike. Can't wait to see what the umpire grades are. This is a great test for that. The 2-1 pitch to Mookie Betts. Foul ball. Come on, let's go to the 18th, baby. Let's go to the 18th. Let's go. Defense. Defense. I just joined at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2:15 to be exact. 6 hours and change, JJ. I missed 6 hours of this. And by the way, we have a game in 16 hours. Less than that. Less than 16 hours. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch to Mookie. It's outside and low for ball 3. Come on. Let's go to 25 innings. 25, baby. 1 more hour. I want 1 more hour. Freeman waits in the on-deck circle. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Betts in the box. Little on the mound. The 3-2 on the way to Mookie. Line drive, foul ball. Wow. This game almost ended so many times. Might as well sleep in the locker room. Bro, imagine if this was a Phillies game. Imagine me doing a Phillies game like this. 3-2 on the way to Betts. Fouls it off. Uh-oh. By the way, none of these guys can get hurt because guess what? There's nobody to replace them. They got to stay in the game. Both benches are empty. There's no bullpen. Nobody available in the bullpen. I don't know what the Dodgers are going to do for the 18th inning. If it goes there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Little on the mound. Gets set at the belt. The 3-2 on the way. Popped up. It's hit out right over towards the first base side and foul ground. Vladdy gets under it. Makes the catch. We're going to the 18th. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Playoff baseball. Let's go. Oh my gosh, dude. Drop those fire emotes in the chat. This is 2 full baseball games. Tomorrow's gonna be madness. Wow. Oh, let's go. Unbelievable. This is what free baseball is. This is the epitome of free baseball. I will never forget watching Game 3 of the 2018 World Series. That was insane. This might be even more so insane. Really. Really. This is absolutely bonkers. Dude, the people that played Monday Night Football are in bed right now. They're probably asleep. Imagine if you're like the Dodgers organist right now. Your hands probably have gotta hurt, dude. Ouch. Oh my gosh, dude. This is absolutely wild. I know I didn't change my title. I don't really care. As soon as this was on, I was like, I gotta go live. Look at how close. Do you guys see how close this is over at the top? Usually, like, it's very spread out, but, like, they are really trying to make this as small as possible. I would really like to know what would happen if it did go to 27 innings. Or, like, 20, yeah. I don't know. Oh, man. They got some catching up to do. Absolutely wild. JJ, why are you up so early? Why aren't you up so early? It's baseball. Don't you know it's 2:31 a.m.? It's actually 11:30 out in LA. Will Klein is still pitching? Oh my gosh. And by the way, Shane Bieber is warming up in the pen. So he was supposed to be the starter for tomorrow or today or whatever you want to call it. Early out in LA, it's still tomorrow. But yeah, Lucas is up in the first pitch, swing and a miss. No balls, one strike. Come on. The 0-1 on the way. That is taken for strike 2. The box score. Dude, that's what I was commenting on. That's exactly what I was commenting on, bro. 0-2 pitch. Line drive caught by Freeman. Darn it. Ow. Dude, no team has scored since the 7th inning. No team has scored since the 7th inning. Fell asleep a few hours ago and just woke up. Is this for real? Says Chris. Chris, I just went live at like 2:12 in the morning because I'm crazy. I was celebrating my mom's birthday, okay? And then I wanted to watch the rest of the game with my mom and my dad after we came back and we did cake and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. And then they went to bed at about the 15th inning. So I was like, I got to watch the rest of this. 1-0, foul ball. I was not even intending to go live. 1 ball and 1 strike. It just says I ran out of alcohol. I don't need alcohol. This is alcohol right here. 1-1 pitch. That's inside for ball 2. You got overseas basketball on right now. The 2-1 pitch. That's down in the way for ball 3. Yamamoto is warming up in the pen. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is warming up for the Dodgers. They're going to keep Ohtani in for tomorrow. 3-1 pitch to Vladdy. That's down for ball 4. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on, let's go. If Yamamoto comes in, that means he has to throw a complete game. He has to throw 9 innings. Charge. It won't be a complete game, but he'd have to throw 9 innings to keep that streak alive. First pitch to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, that's inside for a ball. Dude, this is the same game. If you remember, Max Scherzer pitched and Tyler Glasnow pitched. JJ, I think everybody's pitched. That's true. 1-0 pitch. Foul ball. Hit back over towards the screen. The algorithm is not going to like me. They're going to be like, why'd you join so late? 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. There's a ground ball. It's hit over to shortstop to throw the second. There's 1 to throw over to first. Not in time. That would have been the first double play of the ball game. That would have been the first double play of the game. And Isaiah Kiner-Falefa said, nope, you're not beating the record books here, bro. I don't know, though. He could have been out. That was close. That was close, but I don't think you can challenge. I don't think anybody can challenge here. He would have been out. They're still looking at this. Are they challenging? If they are, that's crazy. That they're still able to challenge this. They're still looking at the replay. The tie goes to the runner. They're still able to challenge? Wow. Okay, my mistake. Must have been drunk throughout the rest of the game. Unbelievable. Dude, the people are still working on Secaucus, New Jersey. Imagine if you're Kevin Burkhardt and Alex Rodriguez and Derek Jeter. You gotta go on for a post-game show. Eyes are starting to get a little bit heavy. I guess so. I don't know if they're going to have enough conclusive evidence to overturn this call. I don't. Maybe they fell asleep in New Jersey. Maybe no one's picking up. He is safe. Okay. Secaucus, New Jersey was probably just like, yep, just keep that double play streak alive. That double playlist streak alive. Oh, boy. 18 innings, 17 and a half innings, and no double play. 17 and a half innings and no double play. Dalton Varsho is up. He's 2 for 6. He walked. He singled twice. He got hit by a pitch. Post-game show should be a whooping 1 minute. The pitch, that's in the dirt for a ball. Will Smith is going to throw back over to first. Did he get him out? They cut over to the wrong guy. They cut over to the third base umpire. Come on, y'all got to be awake. He was safe. He was safe. Come on, production crew. We New Jerseyans fell asleep. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. It's popped up right behind home plate, and that's a foul ball. This does not feel like my regular broadcasting voice, does it? They're going to postpone the postgame. We'll be taking live phone calls after this. Ay, ay. The pitch. That's down for ball 2. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Dude, Will Klein has 59 pitches in this game. I shouldn't be up right now. This is Philly special cards. I don't think anybody should be up right now unless you have work. 2-1 pitch. That ball's popped up again, and that's a foul ball. This game is almost 2 games old. I think it is 2 games old, dude. Because it got started at 8:08. So, yeah. It is 2 games old. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Dalton Varsho. Next pitch on the way. Another foul ball. All right, you're going to hear some ASMR. Of me eating a cracker. All right. Sorry if the volume's a little bit low, too. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Dalton Varsho. Next pitch, another foul ball. Hit right behind home plate. This game makes it so perfect because it's between Canada and the United States. Dude, it's really awesome. This is a great World Series game. Are you freaking kidding me? 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Next pitch, that's down for ball 3. Imagine the fans. They still got to drive or take a ride, share, or public transportation home, JJ. Yeah, well, for them, it's 11:40. It's 11:40 for them. Runner goes, 3-2 pitch, popped up again, hit right behind home plate. Smith gives it a look, and that's a foul ball. Imagine if you're Will Smith right now, dude. You just caught 2 games in a row, and you probably are going to have to catch tomorrow. And this guy's not even, like, fully healthy, if we're being honest. I mean, he's a catcher. He's a catcher, dude. And yet he's still in the game. That's unbelievable. 3-2 pitch on the way. Another foul ball, and he, by the way, just got nicked up. Oh, no. The trainer is not going out there right now. They got to do post-game press conferences after this. It's almost Tuesday in the West Coast. I know. Dude, that got him right on the wrist. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch on the way. Inside, check swing. Did he go? Did he go? He did not. Let's go, chat. Let's go. It's been 11 innings since a run has crossed home plate. 11 innings. Tommy Edman played over at second base once upon a time. Tyler Glass now pitched once upon a time. That was 6 hours ago. It felt like. All right, here we go. Tyler Hyman is coming on up to the plate. He came on in the pinch hit for Alejandro Kirk. I believe it was back on the 12th. So 2 away, top of the 18th inning. And 2 runners on. Klein on the hill with pitch number 67. The pitch, foul ball at 97 miles per hour. The ball is 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. That is down and in for a ball. Klein is pitching almost a full game. I'm telling you, if Yamamoto comes in, there has to be another 9 innings. He has to keep that streak alive. It's a hotel clubhouse. May I take your order? Welcome to Good Burger. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Hyman. The 1-1 pitch. That's in the dirt for ball 2. Will Smith can't find the ball, and runners are going to move up to second and third. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Imagine if they put up 2 runs here and the Dodgers come back in the bottom of the 17th and tie it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to say that. I just had to. I'm sorry. I want them to troll with us. The script writers thought that Freddie Freeman was going to hit or the fans thought that Freddie was going to hit a walk-off grand slam. That didn't happen. They also thought that Teoscar was going to do it and that Will Smith was going to do it. And the baseball script writers were like, nope. That's not going to work. Now something's caught in Klein's cleat. That's the one thing that I don't think we've seen today. There was some dirt caught in his cleat, and now the bat boy has to get it out. I haven't seen that today. Don't put that in the universe. Oops. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Hyman is up at the plate. The 2-1 offering, that's inside for ball 3. I think I'm going to do a replay of this game once it's done. I think I need to go back and call the other innings. 3-1 pitch. That is just on the inside corner for strike 2. So now that makes the count full at 3-2. And that just hit the inside corner. Donald's here. What's up, Donald? 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and we're going to the bottom of the 18th inning. Alrighty. We're going, baby. Okay. Wow. Dude, y'all are the best. Y'all are the actual goats for tuning on in. Please don't walk off. This needs to happen. We got to get to 20 at the very least. We really have to get to 20. We have to. We have to. We have to get to 20. I got 15 minutes left in me, JJ. I'm trying. I'm running on E, says Neil. The car's running out. Car is running out of gas. We're driving on the Walt Whitman Bridge, coming on home, and we're on E. I feel you, man. I feel you. I feel you. I can't go to bed. I can't do it. World Series is the best. It's better than any of the other big three. And I know I say that when it comes to the Super Bowl. I know I say that if the Sixers go to the NBA Finals. But oh my gosh. We're keeping it light tonight, man. How can you not keep it light? Dude, JJ, I'm shocked. I've been wondering when you would get on here. We're here, baby. We have to be here for history. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said before, I gotta... Once this game is officially over, I gotta do the first 15 innings again. Freddie Freeman is up. The pitch to Freddie. Fly ball hit out over towards the right field line. It is a foul ball. That was a foul ball. Been on for 38 minutes, just 38. The pitch. And that's down for a ball. Again, I kind of do have to keep it a little bit quiet because my parents are asleep. 1-1 pitch. That's outside for ball 2. James is here. What's up, James? I saw your comment on the community post. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch to Freeman. That's outside for ball 3. Excuse me. There's Yamamoto warming up. We'll climb 4 innings. 3-1 pitch to Freeman, and he looks at strike 2. That was a fastball at 92 miles per hour. Can you also explain something else to me? How come they, saved Henriquez for, the 14th inning, and yet this guy throws, 102? 3 balls, 2 strikes to Freddie. The payoff pitch. There's a fly ball. This one's hit out over towards center field. Varsho goes back over towards the track, and that ball is gone. And Freddie Freeman walks it off in the bottom of the 18th inning. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That's unbelievable. Wow. I gotta give it to the Dodgers. That is unbelievable. That's insane. Ball game over. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. All right, time to do the first 15 innings. First player with multiple walk-off homers in World Series history. And, dude, he had a chance to walk it off with a grand slam, and everybody thought that that was going to go. I don't really think a lot of people thought that that was going to go because you could tell that there weren't as many people rising up. But, wow, that's unbelievable. Oh, man. So was that the longest game? Will Klein gets the win. Little gets the loss. And Ken Rosenthal is telling Freddie to stay. And they're ready to do his post-game interview. That's crazy. The umpires sucked. And we have a game in 15 hours. About 15 hours, man. That was an emotional win. And the Dodgers really deserved it. But that was a well-fought game. And they got to be back tomorrow. They do. I don't know how both teams are going to do it tomorrow. I really don't. I don't know how both teams are going to do it tomorrow. This series is not over. I know that the Dodgers won this game, and this is, yes, a heartbreaker, but this series ain't over. I think it's going 7. I think that this series is going to go 7. With the way that these two teams are playing, I was wrong about the Blue Jays. I was wrong. The Phillies could have never beaten the Blue Jays. Even the Seattle Mariners, I know that they took it to 7 there, but the Blue Jays really deserved it. This is what the World Series is all about. Are you kidding me? Ken Rosenthal looks high. Ken Rosenthal looks high. That's such a... I don't know why I feel like that. That's a bar. Tom Verducci looks like he's tired. And again, Ohtani has to pitch tomorrow. He has to pitch tomorrow. How does he stay ready? Imagine Game 7 is like this. I'll be honest with you. I would not be shocked if Game 4 tomorrow or today also goes into extras. Just because these teams are going to be tired, dude. These two teams are going to be tired. So Ohtani tied the MLB record for reaching base 9 times tonight. 9 times. I was watching with Silos' mark. Dude, we came on at 2:15 a.m. I don't even... Dude, the crazy part is that Fox Local News hasn't even started. Fox Local News is going to start at like 3 a.m. Imagine if you were in the studio out of Fox. Bro, just finish this game. I would have loved it if they would have had a camera on like the Philly Fox News or like whatever. Oh man, that's insane. Verducci looks like he got a haircut, or that his hair got grayer and has more wrinkles. Dude, I kind of wanted to see Yamamoto pitch, not gonna lie. But hey, at least the game had no double plays. At least the game had no double plays. There were 31 hits in this game. That's actually pretty low. The time of the game, 6 hours, 39 minutes. Wow. And we were only live for 40 minutes of it. Really, 39. We missed the first 6 hours. Better late than never. But we'll be on for tomorrow. We'll be on for tomorrow. Is there even a point of doing a post-game right now? I'll tell you this. There were some missed opportunities. There really were. I don't know why Freddie Freeman didn't get that double play like the 10th inning. I don't know what happened there. I really thought that the Blue Jays sending Davis Schneider home was awful. He was out by a mile at that plate. That was terrible. That was awful. I started watching at like the 6th inning. Really, it was like, yeah, it was the 6th. The 6th is really when I started watching. Because that's when I came home. Can't wait to watch Jeter and A-Rod. I'm curious to see how the Fox local news network is. Also, I don't even know if there were any TV premieres tonight, but imagine if you were supposed to have a TV premiere on Fox cable. Coming up on Fox 29 after the game. They're going to the news. They are going to the news. That's insane. I want to see like what their reaction is. I gotta stay on. I have to see their reaction. Oh, that's funny. I gotta hear their reaction. Philly special cards says they definitely pre-recorded the news. Live at 3 a.m. Dude, everybody in the control booth. Like, I know how that stuff goes because I've worked in production. But, like, when you're on a delay, it really sucks. It really does. It sucks. They could never pre-record the news. They could never do something like that, especially with this. They would never pre-record the news because then it's like, well, it's, you know, they could have walked it off at any time. I have to see this. I have to see this. Oh, wow. That may have been crazier than Game 3 of the 2018 World Series. My favorite game was Game 5 of 2017. But 2018 Game 3 was absolutely bonkers. Oh, they still gotta wait. $18 innings. 18 innings, dude. WIS says it would have been better if it would have went to 27. I just should have gotten on here for the 10th. But then again, I wouldn't have been able to watch it with my family. And that's really what I wanted to do tonight after we came home from a very nice birthday dinner from my mom. You know, you only get one family, so I said, I gotta do that. I just want to see. I just want to see the news. I just want to watch the news. It sounds weird. There they are. There's Derek Jeter, David Ortiz, A-Rod, and Burkhardt. They're not going to start the news till 3:30. They can't even put this on FS1. They can't even put this on FS1? What the hell? Why can't they just move this to FS1? I don't even have Twitter open, so I'm sure they're probably saying stuff about it. But, oh my gosh. I love watching you guys, but, like, I want to see the news right now. Richie says, when did you go live? I went live around 2:12. 2:12. So, I had to. Again, it was the mom's birthday tonight. And we got back at like 10:15, 10:30. And then we did cake. And I was like, you know what? I want to watch the rest of the game with them. I haven't watched a baseball game this year with my dad or my mom. And by the 15th inning, really it was like by the 13th, I want to say. The 14th is when my mom went up. And then my dad went up the 15th after the 15th was done. So, and then I was there for the 16th. And then the 17th, I was like, you know what? We're going to go on. We're going to go on if it goes to the 17th. And we did. It's crazy. It's absolutely wild. I just want to see the news. I just want to see how these Fox anchors' reaction is. It sounds so weird. Dude, imagine the traffic out in LA right now. I had to find other channels, says Richie. I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm not going anywhere. This was the sports equinox today, guys. Happy sports equinox. This was like our only day that we've had all four of the major sports on. This is it. This is it. Richie says I had to find other channels. I posted it on my community tab. Said I wasn't going live tonight. And you know what? I didn't go live last night. I did go live today, so I wasn't wrong. Left says that had everything. That had everything except for a double play. And a triple play. But, yeah. And a cycle. But the double play one's the funny. Otani got on base 9 times. Will Klein threw like 70-some pitches. I didn't even care about keeping track of stats. As soon as I came on, I was like, screw the stats. Let's just make this into a watch party. Dude, that's wild. Did everybody else go to bed? Did all the other content creators go to bed? Dude, I feel like I missed so much. I'm going to start doing the first 15 innings. Wait, there really wasn't a double play? I know. There really was not a double play in that game. And in the 17th inning, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, they thought that maybe he was doubled up there. He just beat out the throw. He was like, nope. Nope. If anything, we might lose this game, but we're not giving up the double play here. That's insane. It's absolutely wild. Let's see how crazy people on Twitter are going off. Or let's see how crazy the Twitter space is. Ooh, the Sixers played today. I forgot all about that. I forgot all about the Sixers playing today. What the heck? Don't end stream, stay on, says CeeLo. I was going to see who else was live. CeeLo, I just came on at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to redirect 5,000 people. Dude, you're insane. I just want to see the local news, man. I just want to see. Here we go. Oh wait, the 10 o'clock news is on. The 10 o'clock news is on. Oh, they're doing a Wait. Okay. Let's see. Did they pre-record this or no? The 10 o'clock news is on. Did they pre-record this or no? That's all I gotta know. I gotta see if this is actually like live. Here we go. It starts now. Is this live? They're not gonna say. That's so sad. That's pretty insane. What's up, chat? Hopefully you're all doing well. I just joined at like 2 o'clock. Wait, hold up. Oh, they didn't say. No. Okay. All right. CeeLo, what's going on? Guys, if you are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. That was probably the craziest thing. That was probably the craziest thing I've ever done. I only showed up at 2 a.m. It's live. It's live. Yeah, they just said that we're live. Oh, man. That's absolutely wild. Oh, that's bonkers, man. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. I will be on live for the actual Game 4 tonight. It's weird to say. I will be on for Game 4 tonight. You guys are absolutely insane. JJ, we did 7 hours. Yeah, that's probably equivalent to, I don't know. That's like equivalent to like a Valkyrie stream. Except Valkyrie can go for like 10 to like 12, but like that's really insane. And shout out to Valkyrie, shout out to all the streamers out there, but like that's absolutely wild for like a sporting event. That's absolutely insane. Oh man, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. This may have been one of the craziest things that we've done. And again, I was hanging out with the mom and the dad. It was the mom's birthday tonight. And then we came home. We got home from dinner around like 10, like did the cake around like 10:30. And then the mom went to sleep at about the 14th inning. The 14th. And then in the 15th, we just, my dad went to bed. And I said after the 16th inning, we're going on. We're going on. Cowie says we had 45K in our chat. Dude, that's wild. That's absolutely insane. You guys are absolutely awesome. We're still here in the South Mississippi at 2:09 a.m. Eastern Time. That's unreal. That's absolutely unreal. The 10 o'clock news. They just put the 10 o'clock news on at 3:30 a.m. Do they do replays of the game? They're probably like, yeah, we're not even going to replay that. We're not replaying that shit. Yeah, no. We're gonna. Yeah, you want us to replay that game? Nah, we're good. We're good. It's insane. Sixers post-game live replay is on right now. Dude, that is wild. That's absolutely wild. Again, we'll be live tomorrow for Game 4 of the World Series, or today, I should say. But, geez, I don't know. I feel like I should. I feel like I should do the first 15 innings of what just happened today. I feel like I didn't get the full experience. Michael Fisher, thanks so much for the sub. Denver just had a gifted sub. Dude, thank you so much, man. Shout out to you, dude. Let's go. JJ, that game was a heartbreaker for the Blue Jays, man. Yeah, well, this series is not over. Even though you could probably say that yes, it was a heartbreaker. I mean, there's no doubt about it. The Dodgers are going to be tired. The Dodgers are going to be tired tomorrow. I mean, the Blue Jays are too, but my gosh, if this game Dave Roberts is probably praying to Shohei Ohtani. He's probably like, you know what? Like, if you throw 8 innings tomorrow, like, I will give you. Like, the front office will probably be like, yep, we're gonna give you more. You know that $20 million that you just deferred. Yeah, you're getting that tomorrow. That's absolutely wild. 9K, here we come, baby, dude. That's insane. Oh man. That's absolutely wild. I can't believe it. And again, I wish that I could be a little bit louder. I can't. Because everybody in my family is trying to sleep. But wow. That's absolutely wild. Dude, we got over 2,000 people on here. 2,000 people have not gone to bed yet. What is up with you guys? You guys are insane. CeeLo, thanks so much for the redirect, dude. I really appreciate that. You're wild. You're absolutely insane. You're absolutely insane. The Jays had this game. Their pitching let them down. You know, the Dodgers had this game many times, though, too. The Dodgers had this game many times, too. I mean, Freddie Freeman was up with the bases loaded and almost hit a walk-off grand slam. Will Smith almost hit a walk-off home run. Max Muncy was just inches from hitting a walk-off home run. He just fouled it off. There were so many chances that were blown in this game. So many. So many. One of my favorite reactors was asking whether or not he should do the World Series game or the Monday Night Football game. Bro, did he even do the full World Series game? I kind of want to know. CeeLo, you're the absolute MVP. Yeah, I mean, like, there were so many great plays that Tommy Edman probably had the best defensive World Series game over at second base that I've ever seen. And yet, by the way, this guy had to go play center field in, like, the 15th inning. I mean, can we just embrace the greatness of Tommy Edman? Really. I don't know why the Cardinals didn't keep that guy. It doesn't really make sense to me. And also, by the way, Vladdy, with that great throw over to third base, that was a heck of a play, too. There were just some awesome defensive moments in this game. Edmund did have the error, and I probably missed that. That was probably like back in like the fourth or something. Bo Bichette, yeah. Davis Schneider. I don't know why they sent him. I mean, I wanted him to go, but he got a terrible jump over at third. And that was and a phenomenal relay, by the way, by Teoscar over to Tommy Edman, again, who just casually makes another strike to home plate. This game was wild. I forget everything that happened in this game from like the very beginning. Ohtani hit 2 homers in this game. And also, Ohtani, you want to talk about blown opportunities? Shohei Ohtani gets intentionally walked in that 9th inning, steals second base, and gets tagged out because he was off the bag. That was a missed opportunity for the Dodgers. The Dodgers, I know that the Blue Jays had so many missed opportunities, but so did the Dodgers too. Imagine if you're Will Smith and you just caught 18 innings. Hyman had to come on into the game for Alejandro Kirk because he's catching tomorrow. Do you think Will Smith's catching tomorrow? He has to. He has to. What other choice do you got? You're right. You're right, CeeLo. The highlights are going to be absolutely insane. The highlights are going to be so wild to watch. Again, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. We do go on for every Phillies game. We've been covering the World Series except for tonight, or last night. Tonight we are, and today we covered 40 minutes of a 6-hour and 48-minute game, I believe. So, yeah. I didn't even have time to make my new caption. This one still says World Series Game 3. Wow. I like want to fall asleep on here. I really do. I feel like we should make this into a subathon. That's insane. Game 4. I did say this in my chat. a little bit earlier. But with the way that things went today, it really wouldn't shock me if tomorrow night's game went into extra innings too. Did LA Winners? It's still on. If you see F18 over on my screen, I'll make it a little bit bigger for you. Yeah, that's not your imagination. The game is over. That means that it was final in 18 innings. Jays have to win at least one game at Dodger Stadium to have a chance to win at home. Yeah, no, that's not news. CeeLo, didn't this remind you of Phillies Braves? I mean, you remember the exact game that I'm talking about. All right. No politics in the chat. I'm going to say that only once. I know that it's very, very late, but this is not political. If you were thinking that we were a political channel, that is not the case, and I apologize. So, I figured that we were going to deal with some people like this. I haven't put any ads on here today. Not even one. But I'm not looking for money today. Again, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. I was hoping Freddie did the Kirk Gibson stroll around the bases. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be wild, dude. Tomorrow's going to be absolutely insane. I don't know what else to say. You ever here's the best way that I could describe this game. Have you ever gone to the movie theater and you go to see a movie once and then you decided that dude, that was so good, I want to stay and I want to rewatch it again, but go get extra popcorn and then just rewatch the movie the second time? I feel like that's what we got tonight. I do. Dude, if Shohei Ohtani gives up 4 runs tomorrow and Dave Roberts is to go to that bullpen, GG. GG. Good luck to that bullpen tomorrow. That's going to be absolutely wild. Wow. Time is at 3:23. Man. Here's something interesting. I'm going to pull this up on Twitter. I actually thought I had it up. I did not. Oh my gosh. Lily Pichu? Lily Pichu was at the game? Oh my gosh. Lily Pichu, of course, if you guys don't know, she's a streamer. I'm really into the streaming community. I'm at my first baseball game and it's been 5 hours. Are they usually this long? I did become a Shohei Ohtani fan though. Dude, look at this. The streamers are getting into baseball. Let's go. Let's go. I love that. The streamers are getting into baseball. Oh, do we love that. That's beautiful. Bro, a Blue Jays fan fell asleep. They were actually showing the game at the Rogers Center tonight. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's insane. I think Toronto's going to go out there and get a W tomorrow. I have this gut feeling. I really do. I really feel that way. I really feel that way. The Dodgers emptied out their gas tank tonight. Toronto's going to come out there angry. As they should. As they should. Gregor Chisholm had this tweet. Gregor is a columnist for the Toronto Star. He said, when I was a kid, this was posted 10 hours ago, by the way. When I was a kid, I went to a game at Fenway, and a group of seniors sitting in front of me We're doing a tour of all 30 ballparks. It became a bucket list goal, and today I just knocked the final one off my list. What a place and what a time to complete the circuit. Very grateful. Insane. Freddie Freeman's walk-off home run in the 18th inning. 46K likes. Unreal. Jennifer wants to know, is it still on? No, it says F18, which means that the final score is 6-5. Will Klein was the unlikely hero of the Dodgers win since Valentina Martinez over the Blue Jays in World Series Game 3. The right-hander tossed 4 scoreless innings in relief. He went 4 innings, dude. 4 innings. Shohei Ohtani's last 7 at-bats at Dodger Stadium. I don't know if you saw this. This is from Noah Camros. And he's right. Of course he is. Home run, double. Home run, double. Home run, home run, home run. And then he walked the next 4 times intentionally. Well, 3 times intentionally. And then he walked one more time. And then Show goes 6 innings, 4-0, and Yamamoto does get the save. So you think that the Dodgers are going to win tomorrow? Now that's interesting. Maybe I am too tired. Maybe I am. But, gosh. Dude, look at all that traffic. Look at all that traffic leaving Dodger Stadium. You know what? I have to tell you, Dodger fans, just from looking at all that traffic, I know that, like, coming from a Philadelphia fan, you know, we show up to our games. Don't get me wrong. We do. But we've complained about the Dodgers fans for a very long time. That right there is loyalty. That right there is loyalty. And I understand it's the World Series, and I get all of that. But just seeing all that traffic, you guys showed up. You showed up. Hopefully George Springer's okay. I'm a little bit nervous about George. That looked like it was a bad injury. And I also got really nervous because, guess what? If anybody else got hurt in this game, they had to stay in. They could not just leave the game. That would have sucked. That would have been awful. Oblique strain? Yeah, I saw that. Ryan Howard, Shane Victorino, Kenny Lofton, Prince Fielder, Gary Sheffield, all telling the Blue Jays to walk Shohei Ohtani. Dude, Prince Fielder, it feels so good to see him. It really does. I will always appreciate Prince Fielder in this in this lovely sport. Really, I feel that way. I love watching Prince Fielder. Obviously, Ryan Howard is my favorite player. Right. Grew up a big Ryan Howard fan. That's how I got into the sport. But Prince Fielder, shout out to him. Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to the Flying Hawaiian, dude. It's wild. Shout out to Joe Davis and to John Smoltz too. By the way, I didn't get to hear the end of the game, of course, because I came on here, but they did a heck of a job. I did criticize them at one point in time during extra innings, but overall, I mean, to do a set, they did 18 innings. They did 18 innings together. Okay. And they kept it as professional as they possibly could. Really. That deserves a big round of applause for them. And shout out to the Fox crew. The TV crew. You know, there were a couple of blunders at the end, I thought. And I know that we don't usually grade broadcast, but this is what I do because I am really into that side. I'm very intrigued about that. But they did such an awesome job. Everybody in that truck was outstanding. Putting in all that work. And dude, I'm still looking at that traffic. It is a nightmare out there. Getting home, it's going to take them a while. Crazy. All right. I think that's going to do it. I think that we're going to wrap it up. Sarah Lang, shout out to her. She said that was so much fun. I'm going to retweet that. Crazy. Freddie Freeman was the only player ever to hit 2 extra inning walk-off homers in the World Series. All right. That will officially do it for me. I think we're going to go to bed. And I think we probably should go to bed. We got a game tonight. It'll be at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. I love you all so much. Again, hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. And I will catch you all tonight. I'm calmed down now. He's a good man, but still a former Brave. You're right. We'll be covering the rest of the World Series games, man. We will. And, yeah. I'm really happy that I spent the time with my mom. Sometimes I ask, should I have streamed? Should I have came on? And, I'm learning as I go on here that family really does come first. And especially for a birthday like that, I mean, how can you not celebrate that, So, A part of me is like, damn, I wish I streamed. But I also, you can't do two things at once. It is priceless. It is. And the reason why I know that is because, there's going to be a day where I'm going to say, damn, I might not see her again. Or whatever it is, And I got to value that time. And I'm learning that as I go on here. I love streaming, don't get me wrong. But I've learned from so many of the greats. I've seen it from people. Family time, you cherish it. You do. Even if it's a milestone, no matter what it is. You only get one of those. So. But this was nice. I'm happy I came on. And I'm happy that we did this. I'm tired. I'm just dragging this thing on. And with that, I'm officially going to sign off. Go to bed, JJ. It's time to go to bed. And I will. I love you guys. I'll see you all tonight. And yeah, we'll make the thumbnails and make it look very, very good. All right. I think that should do it. Let's make this a little bit smaller. I don't want to go to bed. I got it, though. All right. Catch you. Bye. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Lila Tov. And good night.